As a seed of Abraham, one of the things we must understand significantly is that Joseph is operationalized for us to make us to understand that positionally we're strong and our segmentation is intact and we've been differentiated by the Spirit. You see, all these times are very, very important to understand the fact that as a seed of Abraham, you cannot be positionally disadvantaged, because what created the positioning for every seed of Abraham is prophecy. So God began to tell Abraham that this is what is going to happen in the fourth generation. They're going to go into a nation. So how they're going to get into that nation, God did not vividly describe it. So that means God is saying that is that part of it that people do not readily know, but that God is going to work out. So, and the one who would bring that to pass was Joseph. And imagine positionally how Joseph started in the dungeon. So I don't want you to be somewhat concerned as a seed of Abraham. Whatever your position is now is an advantage. And within that position, no matter how externally it looks disadvantageous, in the scheme of things, it is important for you to understand that God is the one shaping history. So wherever you find yourself, what is important is not to forget the law of productivity. So that means Joseph understood that, look, this is where I am today. I'm in the dungeon, which is the lowest ebb of humanity at that time. Imagine somewhere in the dungeon, and yet the purpose of God was being formed within his spirit. So in that dungeon, Joseph began to manifest industry. Before you know it, he became the chief prisoner. That means he became the supervisor in prison. He was the one determining all that was going on in prison. And as Joseph engaged this law of productivity and doing something even below the radar, below the surface, God began to program into his spirit the fact that he was here to represent something Abrahamic. So what I'm telling you is that it does not matter where you are now. You might be listening to me now. Maybe your salary is even 20,000 or 15,000, or you are not even working. You have to understand that that position, you must project your strength. You see, when in Genesis 49, when the father of the 12 tribes, Jacob was blessing them, he said something significant about Joseph. He said Joseph is a fruitful bough that grows out of a well, and the branches run over the wall. So that means he was saying to Joseph is that it does not matter how much you try to contain him, he will branch out. So it does not matter where you are now. You have to understand, as a seed of Abraham, you must begin from where you are. What God said to Abraham is, from where thou art. So it does not matter where you are. Just thank God for that position, and just know that what is happening now is that God has extended to you a channel, and you will get to the sea from there. So you are not positionally disadvantaged. Age is not against you. See, all those things are not important. That is why people like Joseph started from the dungeon. So what you should be asking yourself today is that, what is the blueprint of the Spirit? As you analyze the situation by the Spirit, and you now begin to understand that God is giving you strategy. So it was in that dungeon that strategy was being given to Joseph, and tactics given to Joseph, and the action plan to back up the strategy and the tactics was being given to Joseph. So wherever you are, you see, it is important for you to direct your prayers in that regard. And instead of praying for deliverance, begin to pray the purposes of God, because it is within the purposes of God that deliverance will make sense. What is the point Joseph getting out of the dungeon, only for him to go back home and to go and join the famine that was strategically positioned by the Spirit to solve? So our prayer this season must be genuine. We must appreciate what God is doing, and we must begin to pray in that regard. We must begin to pray into the purpose of God regarding strategy, regarding tactics, and regarding action, and trusting the Holy Spirit to provide control for us in the scheme of things. So those are the things I want you to write down as you do your SOSTAG analysis by yourself, as you do your SWOT analysis by yourself, and you now begin to know that God has given you tremendous strength, and he has given you tremendous opportunity, so that you can begin to deal with your weaknesses and eliminate the threats. You are rightly positioned for that which God wants to do in your life. You are not in any way in any disadvantage in the scheme of things, and that is what it means to be the seed of Abraham. That there's just DNA of greatness in us. Once we begin to discern what God is asking us to do by the Spirit in the name of Jesus, and you now begin to see that the whole thing is making sense and is adding up. Let us remain here. God bless you. Thank you very much.